Big up, everybody. URT. This is the URT. We are the URT. Big up, people. Listen, it's a morning one, but it's a bit early. It's a bit of lovely sunshine in Manny, actually.
It's just come out now. It wasn't there about an hour ago.
It's looking sunny out here. It's looking sunny out here, people. But big up. Saeed, I was at the stadium last night. I swear to God, bro. The people are sick of tired of being sick and tired. The amount of groans and moans in that stadium last night, especially in that first half. Bro, I honestly do not. You know what it reminds me of? You know, Jose towards the end.
Yeah.
It reminded me those type of days. Especially the people. I'm in the corner, so basically North Stand where it joins up with the Stretford end, right in that corner. Right. And bro, no mercy. Hojlund's getting it. Garnacho's getting it. It's not just Vaz that's giving it to Garnacho. Everybody's giving it. Bro.
But again, are they fake fans then? Are they toxic? Are they toxic and negative then?
Bro, this is what I'm saying to you. I call them all out, bro. They're all hypocrites, these people, man.
People are hypocrites, man. I see
Fast
people...
did nothing. Fast just said to him, you know what? How you score, how you play well, make sure you get the first touch right. Like, what are we talking about? Bro. But anyway, Saeed, I swear to you, ask anybody who went to the game. The first half was so weird. People were just like, what?
It was awful.
Bro, everybody was giving, it's like some kind of disease. Everybody's giving the ball away. Even though Ahmad was our best attacker, he started off so good. You know,
and then he got caught in the virus with the team.
Exactly. And then he started giving the ball away as well. And he started like miss 5-yard passes, Saeed. 5 passes.
I know.
5 professional footballers, 5-yard passes. But then there's this massive cloud over the stadium. So it's like we're waiting for something to happen. It's like the players are waiting for something to happen. The atmosphere is waiting for something to happen. Boy, Unai Amorim starts on Monday. We're going to talk about what piece of advice that you're going to give him. What piece of advice?
Job.
What piece of advice? We're going to ask you all what advice you're going to all give him. But I'm not going to lie to you, Saeed. It's just absolutely bonkers. Just the way that game went. Second half, they came out and the crowd reacted. You know what Old Trafford crowd is like?
Yeah,
you got to show them something to build. But how did you see? Obviously, you did a watch along. How were you seeing it on TV?
Boring, man. First half was boring. We came out of the block second half a bit better until about 60th minute. You know, after we went 1-0, we sat back. And then I started getting flashbacks to PSV fans saying that Van Nistelrooy is a defensive coach and he's not an attacking coach. And, you know, you don't go for the second and the third goal. It wasn't great. And then Ahmad individual brilliance to win the game in the end. You know what I'm saying? So I can't lie. All in all, it wasn't a great game to watch. Fair play to Pauk, though. They tried, you know, with a lot of rejects in their team. You know, they got a lot of players who, Baba Rahman, and, you know what I mean? There was a couple of players in there. I was like, wow. You know, there was this Serbian guy at right wing. He was decent. The Moroccan dude should have scored as well. Oh, my God. Should have scored. By the way, shout out to the Moroccans in Amsterdam, by the way. If you know, you know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The best food, mate. The best food I had in Amsterdam was Moroccan, mate.
Yeah.
Nice Moroccan food. Nice Moroccan restaurants, man.
Yeah.
Big up to Moroccans wherever they are, innit?
Yeah.
But absolute nothing but love. No, so
I think, honestly, bro, it was a 2-0 win, but I can't lie, it wasn't a satisfying victory, man. But I suppose in this time now, we need to get 3 points, man, because boy, that league table is not looking good for United. So still a lot of work needs to be done, man. You know what I mean? I didn't get the pity minutes for Xerxes in the end. I can't believe he did that to his own countrymen. That was a bit mad, I can't lie. That was a bit mad, bro. But he did it. And Hojlund was rubbish. I can't lie. Again, another bad game from Hojlund. But yeah, no, all in all, Nuruddin, it was a dead game, bro. Dead Thursday night game. And I see Chelsea scoring 8 goals against Noah's Ark. I mean, it is Noah's Ark, but at the same time, it's still like, you know, they're still scoring goals. Like in Europe, they scored goals. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Like,
big up Khalif from Medina Lassie, man. Big up Khalif from Medina Lassie. Diallo created more chances 18 than any other manager winger across all competition this season, despite having played 700 minutes. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
What I mean?
About that. Let's talk about that, Saeed. Like,
Yeah.
the pre-season, he was our best player. The beginning of the season, he was our best player. And then all of a sudden, he starts getting benched.
Yeah.
Like, what does Amad
Yeah.
Diallo have to do? And then last night, you've got Rude coming out saying he wants to do more. He's literally begging him, can we do more shooting? Can we do more finishing?
Yeah,
Can we do more crossing? What can I do more? Like, so what does this kid have to do, Saeed, to basically just have them treated fairly while you've got other dead players who are just stinking out the place?
I can't lie, bro. It's I think the fans are okay. The fans understand that he's like one of our best players, in it. But I think it's down to the senior level in football. Like, you know, do they see him as the poster boy of Man United? Do they see him as someone who can get, you know, people to put money into Man United? Garnacho sells shirts. Rashford sells shirts. Does Amad Diallo sell enough shirts? Does he, you know what I mean? Does the board look at him and think, man, you know, can we really put him as the face of the club? But they did do that for the Adidas shoot, you know, when they put him outside Old Trafford. And then he got dropped that day, he got dropped against Liverpool, you know. So I don't know. I just look at it from my point of view as like, you know, unless Amorim comes in, Amorim's his last hope until the end of the season. If Amorim doesn't play him, then we know what's going on, man. You know what I mean? We know something's going on dodgy, mate, because, boy, something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right.
Facts. And people don't understand, Saeed, that the politics and the branding of football and how certain players get more limelight and more attention and more minutes than others. Do you know what I mean? People don't understand that there's a lot more goes into the politics, actually, behind the scenes at football clubs.
Yeah, of course.
Who's chosen to be the face of the club? You know what I mean? Who's going to sell more shirts? I mean, that's the type of club we will always be, because that's Glazonomics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Regardless what Jim the Rat thinks, it's Glazonomics. It will always be Glazonomics. Yeah. Because that's what it is. It's about the brand. It's about the brand. And that's why you got people like Rio and all these people coming out saying about Baz. By the way, son, I want to talk to him about. Genuinely, do you think he did anything wrong? Just be honest.
No, I don't personally. For me, you know what I mean. Like, I think ultimately, you know, people ask for transparency in terms of saying it to people's faces, right? So they said, right, if you can't say something to someone's face, don't say it. But now, when the opposite side has been done now, and he's actually said it to his face, which, by the way, was constructive criticism, by the way.
Exactly.
You know, it wasn't abuse.
It wasn't abuse. He said it very calmly. He said it very calmly. Right.
You know what I mean? I think ultimately people can say, okay, cool. You know, before the game, they were looking at him saying they should not say it before the game. But what better time to say it before the game when, you know, you're giving a bit of advice? You know what I mean? You know what it is, Nuruddin? It's just that it was said on camera. If that was said without a camera, and, you know, if I said to you, Nuruddin, yo, Nuruddin, bro, I don't like what you said there. We'd have a little argument on the street, and that was it. It wouldn't be social. But now social media makes everything 10 times worse, bro.
But even if you said, you know me, and you know, if you said it to me on camera, I won't take it as, I'm not taking it as mad. We've got at each other just debating arguments, and it's all just love of football. That's it. But for me, like, the sensitivity and the way this kid thinks he's above that. And you know me, Saeed, you know I've always defended young players, innit? Like, I always defend young players. But I'm like, bro, you got to show me now. Like, you've been in the team for nearly 2 years now. Like, you've got to now, when you're playing, you're getting a starting. Before Amad, you're starting more games. You've got to show the touches. And if it was Amad, I'd be doing the same. I'd be like, Amad, what are you doing? Fix up, man.
Bro.
Fix up.
Bro, I said the same thing to Ahmad. I swear down. You would. But for me, it's one of them minutes. Like I said, bro, you know, Faz never meant any bad intention by saying it. I think obviously because it was communicated on the social media, that's where everybody's going mad. But I see the same people that were cussing him, they were cussing Garnacho during the game on Twitter. So, boy, and then they were cussing Hojlund as well. I seen a lot of accounts cussing Hojlund out, which for me, you know me, when I go to grounds here, honestly, bro, like, I don't really cuss players, you know. It's when I come out the stadium, that's when I start to give my But when you're at the stadium last night, what did you hear last night? In effing and blinded, didn't you? In the stadium.
Of course, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you, Saeed. I heard effing and blinding everything. Get him off that page. Saeed, this is what I said. This is what my tweet was about Vaz. Yeah, this is what my tweet was. And I actually shared your TikTok as well. But this is what I said. I said, what did Vaz do? This is my tweet. This is my tweet saying, what did Vaz do wrong here? You're a bunch of, I swore at them, effing hypocrites. Most of you scream the same in the stadium or at home watching the game. And exactly that's what happened. Exactly that was what's happening last night. Get him off the pitch. Yeah, fucking. You know what they're like? It's like people
nervous for the game. Man.
Yeah, fucking. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
that's what people are saying. That's what people are saying.
I've seen a lot of that for Xerxes. I can't lie.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, for me, like, Bass did not do anything wrong. It was constructive, and it's everything. You're all hypocrites, and it's the same, Saeed. You keep the same energy. I swear to God, Saeed, if you ever left me alone with these guys, I give them the Mr. Structure fucking hairdryer. That's what I would give them. They will never have a hairdryer like from me, mate. That's why people like me never get access, Saeed. I can't even ask to go early and go.
Also, Nordin, we can say the same thing about players in Manchester. We see Manchester all the time. We see these players. I don't personally go up to them, me. You know what I mean? In Manchester, I don't. See them all the time.
No, listen.
When they're not playing football, I leave them to it.
Saeed, I'm not lying to you. You know, with the cycling people, yeah. I saw. This is like 2 weeks after. I think it must have been a couple of weeks after the 7-0. I saw Ten Hag. I wanted to like have a word with him, like just let him know, like this ain't the Eredivisie. This ain't Ajax. You don't do that at Anfield, yeah. I looked at his missus and then I looked at the people. I was like, no, if I get into it, I'm gonna explode in it. And you know me, like people think that all this I do it for YouTube. This is who I am. This is who I am. I'm passionate about football. I'm passionate about my opinion. And some people, I'm like, man, like you either like it or you don't like it. It is what it is. That's how life is. This is how life is. Saeed, I swear to God, I wanted to speak to him. But the way his missus looked at me, and I thought, you know what, I can't do it. I can't.
But Ian Wright.
But if Eric Ten Hag was not there, sorry, his missus was.
His wife was there.
I would have told him right there and then, you don't do this, mate. 3-0, Anfield, leg between our tails. You get out of there.
Remember when Rashford, Manchester Derby last year, he didn't want to know what's going on in it. He didn't want to be there. He was pathetic. So I call him pathetic, innit? Ian writes in my comments saying, how would you like it if someone called you pathetic in your job? Listen, I get that every day. What's your point? And then he blocked me. So he said his bit,
God.
And then he blocked me. I was like, listen, you can't take it, innit? You know what I mean? So
no. Saeed, it's the same. Honestly, it is the same. It's like the snowflakey aspect of footballers, isn't it?
I know it is.
They're very much snowflake. At the end of the day, you're not abusing him. You're saying it's pathetic what you were doing.
Bro, walking around the fucking
go and check it, bro. Pathetic. The way you're walking around the fucking football pitch is pathetic. And the maddest thing is, I've seen Ian Wright like watch something and then go in on players. Why are you going on players? Why are you going on players, Ian? Like, it's just, it's like, no, this is that for protective.
Have you seen PSG fans and fans around the world?
Look at Italy, even Portugal. Saeed, in Portugal, right? The Sporting Lisbon team before Amorim came in. Look it up, Saeed. They went and smashed it. Their ultras went to the training ground, smashed and started beating the players up. I think 8 of them had to go in hospital, Saeed. 8 of them.
Wow.
They went and literally inside giving it to them. Now, I'm not saying go being violent, and by the way, no one's suggesting that. But I'm saying this is the passion that the extreme certain people take. Honestly, Saeed, you think I'm lying? Let me just find it now.
No, I remember it as well. I remember it. I think even Leon as well. Leon.
Yeah.
And when they went after the stadium, they said, yo, you don't disrespect that shirt. You know what I mean? There's been teased before you and after you. You know what I mean? So, and then even the Ajax fans, remember when they came to the stadium, they crashed the stadium down.
This is it, Saeed. Seriously.
It's mad, bro. You get me?
It's mad.
And the whole Tel Aviv fans last night, they got done over by the Moroccans, man. Shout out the Moroccans, man. I don't know if you see that, Nuruddin.
Well, go on, tell me what happened.
The Tel Aviv fans were disrespecting the
Oh
Valencia.
yeah, oh yes, oh yeah,
And then
oh
they got done.
yeah.
They got done
Listen,
over.
big up the Moroccans and big up them. Big up our
One thing
brothers,
Moroccans
innit?
will do, they
Free
always
fucking
come out
Palestine,
and
you
defend.
fucking Zionists.
But big up to
Zionist
PSG as well.
bastards.
Big up to PSG for
Yeah,
their,
man.
for
Big
their,
up, yeah, man.
and also
Yeah, man.
Galatasaray as well yesterday night.
Yeah, listen, all of them, Saeed, all of them. Big up to them.
Can we not get that in Old Trafford, do you reckon, or they won't allow it?
Nah, they won't allow it.
I know.
They won't allow it. Saeed, come on. This is England, mate. England supports, the government here supports Israel, mate. That's how it is. But you can see them. Look how dressed up they were, ballad up.
No.
They were ballad up. They go in there and start beating people up, mate. So we're not saying do that. We're just saying Manchester United in the last 12 years, we've just watched dross. That's what we've watched. All we watched is dross and more dross, right? So at the end of the day, people, fans having an opinion on players, and then Saeed, I'm like, what's the difference? I remember when me and you were at Old Trafford, and I remember guys running from the back of the top tier stand and then running all the way downstairs to abuse. He didn't abuse him, first of all.
Who?
Abusing Pogba. They were abusing
Pogba. I remember that.
Where was the outrage then? Where was the outrage then? There was no outrage in it. So at the end of the day,
outrage.
You pick and choose. For me, all that said, and I promise you, Saeed knows me. If you got me anywhere close to proximity with those players, I tell it to their face. I tell it to their face.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, you're stealing a fucking living. You're stealing a living from this football club, mate. You're taking the piss. Can't pass 5 yards. Yeah. So for me,
I think for me, it comes down to people want you to be a fan, no matter they want you just to basically be with the team no matter what, and you can't really say anything bad about them. You can't say anything constructive. You've got to basically shut your mouth, go to games, and support. Back the lads, learning. That's the mentality now, which I don't agree with. I think for me, you back your team, yes, but you can also be, call it for what it is. And say, right, this ain't good enough. You know what I mean? This ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? So, I think you're on mute, Nordin.
Saeed, 100%. Listen, people, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Saeed, I'm not going to lie to you, genuinely. That same people who say, back the lads, support the team. I've been blinding when I'm somebody misplaced.
Bro, I know, bro.
Places a pass.
I see it.
I'm blinding. So
you've been away games. You've been away games, haven't you?
Listen, save me the hypocrisy. Save me this hypocrisy. I've never really genuinely booed. I got this close to booing. And instead, I just walked out. Remember Jose Sevilla at home?
Oh, yeah.
When he was just hooping the ball up to Fellaini. You know what I mean? Remember the tactic? 70 minutes, I walked out of that game. On Jose's, where I used to leave. Ten Hag is when I left a couple of games because my head is gonna explode. I might as well run on the pitch and go crazy, or just leave the stadium. That's how I think. I need to just get out, get on my bike, and get out of there.
Get out of there, yeah.
Get out of there. Because what I'm watching is nah, you can't do this. You can't do this. What I'm watching is just too bizarre for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm frustrated. I can't contain it. It's too much. It's too much. But these people say they're back the lads. Nah, you're the same people. You're hypocrites. Everybody, Vas did not swear at him. Did not even go, yo, Garnacho. He didn't give him that energy. He just said, you're going to score today. Make sure you get your fair touch right. And it's you should play. Yeah. That's whatever.
You know what? The
harassment. That's harassment. That's harassment.
But my thing is, I don't think even Garnacho, what he said was
no,
okay, cool, he's cheeky, innit? But listen, you take it, you give it. You know what I mean?
But I'm not gonna lie to Saeed. By the way he played, he rattled. He rattled him, and Vas just rattled him. I'm not lying to you. It was rattled. Vas tried to hear it in a negative tones. It's what it is. Yo, this is my player, innit? After Coventry game, Bruno asked why I couldn't play. He said, "Can you not be involved in a squad? I knew about Forest Green situation, but I didn't realize it would be." Maxi, what's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. Was he meant to be in the squad or something? Remember, because we had a couple of injuries. Remember, Casemiro wasn't playing that game, and he was meant to bring someone in.
I won't be able to play due to returning early from loan. He said, I could have made an impact. I heard that and thought, wow, I didn't feel like I was much so far for him to speak to me. It was amazing. Okay. So he was encouraging him. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he just felt like
Apparently Bruno is amazing with the young with the young
he
players.
is,
But for me, well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm devastated about what's happened to Maxi, honestly.
Is he playing well at the minute? No.
Saeed, the kid has got talent. I'm not gonna chat shit to you. What I've seen of that kid, he has got such a good talent. That is the good talent that you would appreciate. Neat and tidy. You know how difficult it is in midfield to be neat and tidy. He is neat and tidy.
Yeah, I know.
Aggression. He's got all this. So I'm just in a shock. Like, did they have to sell him? I really hope that we've got like buyback clause or whatever. And I think he's a player that if Amorim looks at him, he's got energy, he's got fight, he's got all this. But you know what? And we're gonna do a show next time you're on. Right? We're gonna talk about the under 18 because I've been watching a lot of like footage. Obviously, Kone made his debut.
Debut.
Yeah.
I thought he was taller than that. Is that me or is he shorter than I thought?
Nah, you know what it is, Saeed? It's that majority of the footage that we've seen, he was with a lot of short players. He was playing in that tournament, in the youth org, and now he's come to United, and a lot of them are, and the league is a lot of people a lot taller, a lot bigger.
Okay,
but the touch is there. The know-how, the touch, the spin, the turn, the control, boy, it's there, man. You can see the technique, the technical level.
Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, like, yo, like, is he short? Is he tall?
Yeah.
Like,
and we've got this centre half. So if we've got this centre half, that's like 5. He's 6'5". Kakunke, 6'5". Saeed. This guy, left-footed guy. Saeed, calm on the ball, passes it out. So strong on the 1-on-1 defending. He is apparently going to be training with the first team as well. So boy, oh boy, listen. Carrington is producing talent.
Bro, it's always been producing though. Like it's not ever been.
But Saeed, specifically in the last couple of years, they are producing players. Yeah, they are producing.
How do we get them in the first team? Look at Barcelona, man. Like, bro, like half of the team, Kobasi.
This is
you know what I mean. All these players are playing.
2 17-year-olds the other night. 2 17-year-olds start for Barca, and one of the other one scores. 2 17-year-olds start. Like, it's mad, Saeed. And people are like comparing. People are comparing. Listen, Lamine Yamal is just a generational, once in like 30-year challenge. That's what he is. He's just one of these.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy.
Freak, just his ball intelligence. It's just on the next level. But Saeed, let's get into it. Leicester City. Vardy. Is Vardy coming to have a party, Saeed? That's the question. That's the question we've got.
I'm worried about this game. I'll be real.
Honestly, I am really worried. Big up to their coach. He was giving it at the end when we smashed them 5-2. Remember?
No. He's giving
Steve Hojlund. Is he Steve Hojlund?
All that. They're not all that.
Is his name Steve Hojlund? Is that his name? Steve Hojlund?
No, Steve Cooper.
Steve Cooper. He's giving it, talking about Old Trafford. Like, you've been here before, mate, with other teams, and you got slapped up, mate. You came here with Nottingham Forest. You know what I mean?
Nah, George, you don't gaslight us, man. You've been scoring goals. You know they scored 14 goals this season.
More than us. That's 8 more than us, isn't it?
Bro, no, genuinely, I think it's a high record in the. Let me just look at it now here. Leicester scored 14. Only Brentford, Fulham, Brighton, Tottenham, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. Like, bro, when you look at it, they're not like, bro, they've been scoring goals this season, Like, they've conceded 18, but they've got 2 wins and 2 losses and a draw in the last 5 games. Wow. And the last game they played against the top 6 team, Arsenal, I think they were very unlucky, I can't lie to you. They were very unlucky, against that game. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think they've got some good players. That kid in the middle of the park, we've got to watch out.
Yeah, oh my God.
Bonnet.
He's on loan from Brighton. On loan from Brighton. Boy, he's got technical level, Saeed. Technique, skill, and now he's combining it with the goals. That to me, the more is mad, Saeed, is the fact that they've sent him alone. They sent him alone. Do you know what I mean? Brighton need him. Like, But it's absolute mad work.
And Brighton don't really need him. I can't lie to you, they don't really need him.
But who plays in that position where he plays for Brighton? Who's that
Brighton,
that creative, you know, that number 10 kind of creative, that third forward.
They don't play that system anymore. They don't play that system anymore. Let me just look at the last Brighton game. Honestly, bro, they don't play that system anymore. They got that kid they bought from Leeds. You know that Rutter?
Yeah.
Rutter is a 10.
Oh, okay.
They bought the kid from Leeds. He plays in the 10 role.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, big up Halimi. You met Halimi last time, remember?
Yeah.
Big Algerian brother.
Yeah, big up Halimi, man. Love King. Appreciate you. Yo, by the way,
there's
people.
A lot of players in their position, his position.
By the way, people, when we're still live, we're going to be dropping the track in a minute. Saeed, we did a video for the track.
Oh, yeah, remember the one in Liverpool?
Yeah. We shot a video in Liverpool. Listen, you got to share it. And when you do your show, you're doing a show at 12. Make sure
no,
you share it.
3:30.
I'll send you the link. Make sure you share it. Let the people know, man. Revolution music, mate. Freedom music, mate. Freedom music. Everybody who's involved in it, it's a die-hard going to the solidarity protest for Palestine. So this is real life meeting music, innit? This is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up my brothers, innit? Yeah, man. Listen, fuck them all, bro. Fuck anybody who's murdering people, innit? Innocent children, women. Anyway, big up Jarvis. Why act like Vaz is the only good intentions for Garnacho? We all seen his energy on the YouTube. Now he's suddenly meant advice. It's honestly how you see it. Be honest. 100%. I see it like this, Jarvis. I'm not going to lie to you. He didn't give him the energy. And I think the little clip, if you see it, is not as in terms of what the context was. He speaks to players. He speaks to Diego Dalot. And that's what we always call him. We always give him a hard time saying you never go in on Diego Dalot because you always meet him and you got this friendship with him, right? When he goes there. He spoke to Van Nistelrooy. He spoke to the other players who were signing autographs. He was speaking to people. He did not say that. And I'm sorry, Jarvis. Certain players need to be fucking told, whether it's on camera or not. For me, the biggest thing is that when you're frustrated with certain players, when you're doing it, watching it on telly, and when you're in the stadium and you're doing it, why don't do it to their faces? I don't have a problem with that because he didn't swear at him. He didn't say you're this and that. And if you got me in front of some of these players, I'll tell it to their face. Trust me, I'll tell it to their face. That's the difference. No, Vas, I'm not saying that we're not trying to infantilize him, Vas. Vas is not like, he's like every other fan. But for me, it was pure frustration. It was frustration that spilled over from the Chelsea game. And he tried to constructively criticize him. That's all he did.
That's all it is.
That's what it was. That is what it was. And if it wasn't, I'd say it to him. I said, Vas, I think that's out of order. If you're effing and blinded when all the kids are there, then I would have been like, Vas, whoa, you don't do that, man. You shouldn't do that there and then. But he didn't. He just said, get your first touch right. He even said to him, you're going to score today. Score a goal. That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's two ways in it. Garnacho give it back to him. That's how it is.
Bro, just keep it moving. I think for me, listen, man, I think it's been blown out of proportion. And you know what it's saying, right?
And to me, the level of hypocrisy.
There's always another news tomorrow. You know what I mean?
The level of hypocrisy for some of these people, for me, I'm like, stop being hypocritical. Stop being, because I promise you, if you had the opportunity to talk to some of these players, you'll be saying that. Big up our queen, Sophia Talks Football. Football Talk. Check her out. Love. Go back to Leicester. For me, Vardy is on being good. They've got the wide player, the wide.
The black
wide players. Yeah. Boy! So they've got two match winners, Saeed. Two match winners in their team. Two really good match winners.
They've also got a good midfielder in, what's his name? Who I think is underrated, you know. Winks, yeah. Winks. Listen, he already come and balled out at Old Trafford last, you know what I mean, with Spurs. He knows what's coming. I'll never forget that. Winks.
Eric Ten Hag, the level of damage. Højbjerg and Winks came and balled out.
Yeah.
Is it him? Is it him, isn't it? Højbjerg and the other guy. He's from Spurs, isn't it?
That was Skip. But Skip was the one that... He plays for them, but he's their second backup, I think.
I see. Okay. Yeah, Wings. Yeah. Well, there you go. Listen, for me, they've got players. I think their defense still a bit dodgy.
Jordan Ayew as well.
Yeah, Jordan Ayew. Yeah, and you know what? He's many times
He's scored against United as well.
He has. When Crystal Palace beat us, he's hard work, mate. Nobody wins to defend.
And they got a good keeper as well. Their keeper's underrated.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they're a decent team. Steve Cooper is a diehard Liverpool fan. He's from the Liverpool School of Coaching. He's been at Liverpool. He coached the Liverpool youth teams for years and years. So that's why when he got smashed 5-2, the real Steve Cooper came out saying about the atmosphere and all of this, the atmosphere. It's like you just sound like some absolute loser, mate. Your boys got held 5, and now you're talking about the fan base. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what kind of a question these things
are. Loser, mate. Loser.
That's what it is. That's what it is. But Vardy is always bagged against Manchester United.
Yeah.
Vardy's their danger man. For me, Buonanotte, Vardy, and that left winger, you know what I mean? Right winger on his left foot. So they've got match winners. And they've got that guy who scored that superb goal. The kid who scored that superb goal against Arsenal. 3-2. You know, the right back. The right back.
Right back. I'm trying to think.
The right back. He scored the volley. Incredible volley against Arsenal.
James Justin.
Justin, yeah. So at the end of the day, they can play. So for me, 2 o'clock, I always hate 2 o'clock kickoffs. I either prefer 3 o'clock on a Sunday or.
No, it's 3. Is it not 3 or 2?
No, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock.
Oh, it's before the Liverpool game as well.
Yeah,
sorry, the Chelsea game, Arsenal game. It's an awful timing, man.
These are the guys, mate. Fatwa, Matavidi. And then they've got that other striker as well to come on. Some of the strikers to come on. So they've got a decent squad, actually. And they're not doing too badly. I'm like, where are they in the table right now? Where are they in the table? When you look at the table.
Luke Shaw's back in training.
Oh, my God, Saeed. Stop telling me that, man. That guy is a waste, mate. That guy is a waste. That guy is a waste, mate. Let's have a look at it. Saeed, if they beat us, they're on 9. We're on 12. If they beat us, they go level. And actually, no, they go above us because they've got better goal difference.
Yeah. New manager arrives. Luke Shaw's back.
Yeah.
When a new manager arrives, man, he's always around. Yeah, they got more goals than us. That's what I said to you. And if they beat us, they go above us.
There you go. There you go.
You know, so, bro, Nuruddin, this ain't a joke game, you know.
Of course, this is what I'm saying. And you know what? I
really
hope the players. I really hope the players that give Ruud a nice send off. You know what I mean? I really hope that.
This last results here. They drew last minute to. They drew to. They lost against Nottingham Forest last game, which was fair enough. You know what I mean? Nottingham Forest are on form. They won last minute against Leicester. They beat Bournemouth, which again, tough team at home. They lost to Arsenal, but let's be honest, Arsenal scored 2 goals in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah.
They drew to Everton. They drew to Leicester City. They lost narrowly to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
They lost narrowly to Fulham. They drew with Tottenham. But when you look at their whole season, it's not like they've not been beat. Like, they've been beaten 4 times, don't get me wrong,
But they've not been smashed. They've not been smashed.
Not been smashed.
They've not. Like Ipswich have been smashed. Let's be fair. Ipswich are being smashed. Ipswich have been smashed. And Southampton have been taking beatings right, left, and centre. You know what I mean? But Leicester haven't. Out of the 3 promoted clubs, they've been the most that look solid. And we're not big making it up, people. We're just saying that how we saw it. Southampton are getting been slapped everywhere. Ipswich have been trying. Ipswich have been in games, but they just keep losing. And Leicester, for me, have been competitive. Remember the Spurs game? The first 40 minutes. They should have been 5-0 down.
It should be 5-0 down.
Bully Spurs second half. They come out and absolutely bully Spurs.
Facts.
They fantastic showing at the Emirates. You know what I mean? Played really well at the Emirates. And like you said, it's just wore them down the last couple of minutes. That where Kai Havertz and that was scoring a couple of like dodgy goals. That weren't even, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it is. But Vardy's going to come. It's going to be, you know, every other season it could be his last season playing at Anfield, playing at Old Trafford, playing at the Emirates. You know what I mean? He's just doing it, man. And I always respect Vardy, man. Man was packing like tins and that in a factory. And now his story is incredible. Like, his story is just, it's absolutely like, it's the Roy of the Rover stuff. Like, he is
Roy
this
Rovers, yeah, exactly.
Honestly, he's this guy, like, who was just on his bum, and all of a sudden, he's playing top flight football. And he's been one of the best, most consistent Premier League strikers in the last, 10 years?
Bro, he's been scoring
one of the best, like, strikers. League medal, mate. League medal winner, Premier League winner, banged in goals.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he always scores against Manchester United. So in this game, I 100% believe Manchester United have to score first. If that stadium side, if they score first, they're gonna sit in, pack it out, and we're gonna struggle to try to open them up. So we need to score first.
But the thing is, Donovan, we always need to score first, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's but
because of our struggles, isn't it? It's because of our struggles. We struggle to.
Do you think Jamie Vardy now over the strikers we've got right now?
Hunt, are you kidding me? The know-how, yeah. I mean, to be fair though, Saeed, he'll come onto Old Trafford and he'll fail as well because of our whole setup. Saeed, because of our whole setup.
You know why he wouldn't fail? Because this guy,
just play the ball over the top.
He's about to battle, rattle you, get on the half turn. You know what I mean, bro? Like, he's always been known to battle players, bro. Like, he's 30
something, 37.
Oh, he's 37. He's going to be 38 in He's still got a few years, you know. I think, listen, Kevin Phillips, how long did he play for, Kevin Phillips?
He played too late. A lot of players have played too late. But because, to be fair, modern football. But you know what? Like, he's addicted to Red Bull. You know that, don't you?
Is he?
Red Bull, yeah, he's got a Red Bull addiction, yeah. I watched this little thing about Vardy, right? He's got to have, like, Red Bull. He has to have, like, 2 Red Bulls before he gets on the pitch.
How many goals has he got his whole career? It says goals.
I think he scored a lot. Get it up. I think he scored a lot.
Let me see his goals here now. Wow, 178 goals for Leicester.
That's a lot. That's nearly 200.
That's a lot, man.
That's nearly 200 goals, mate.
That is a legend. He's a Leicester legend, man.
He is. He's a Premier League legend.
And that is in 14 years at Leicester.
There you go. He used to play for Fleetwood, didn't he? Fleetwood FC.
Fleetwood, he scored 31 in 36 games. For Halifax Town, he scored 26 goals in 37 games.
Halifax only around the corner from us.
For Stockbridge Park, he scored 40 goals in 88 games.
Wow. He is the Roy of the Ravers, mate. He is.
Bro, I think he's a Premier League great, you know. I can't lie.
He's he's a Premier League legend. He's won the Premier League. He's won the FA Cup. He's actually, if you see him, like he said, it's honestly.
He's got over 100 Premier League goals as well.
Listen, Saeed, if he makes it to 200 goals, let's say he plays till he's 40 and makes it 200 goals, he's certified. He is certified, mate.
He is in the top. 1 second. He's not in the top 10 goal scorers.
He'll be in that top 20.
15.
Definitely.
He's got 140 Premier League goals.
There you go.
More than Robbie Keane, Anelka, Son Heung-min.
Yeah.
He's got
Rashford. Got more than Rashford.
Got more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People, please smash a like on the video. So, hey, listen, it's going to be a tough game. But in terms of the team, what kind of team do you think? If you can get the team thing up, Saeed, mine is not working. But what kind of team do you think you want to see? Let's put the team together.
Let's 1 second.
For me, that season there, Vardy, Kante, Mahrez, oh my God. That combination, I'll never forget that. I remember what they did
to that team.
At the Etihad, what they did to the City at the Etihad. Oh boy, oh boy.
So I'm guessing Onana's going to play, right?
Yeah, Onana, yeah.
I think it's going to be the back. You know, Diallo's becoming tired now, you know.
Honestly, he needs to be rested, you know. I'm not
lying. He needs to be rested. But
last night, he got taken off. I'm not lying to you. He was getting it last night as well. He was getting it.
Of course.
He was getting it. He was one of the players who was getting it. I tell you, the players who got it last night. Garnacho got it. Rasmus Hojlund got it. Bruno was getting it, as usual.
Oh, Bruno was rubbish.
Right. Diego Dalot got it, right? He was getting it. I'm not lying to you. I tell you who was getting the praise. Masraoui. Johnny Evans.
Yeah, Masraoui was quality.
Victor Lindelof. Yeah? Victor Lindelof. Ugarte. People actually like Ugarte the way Ugarte was tackling.
You know what?
Ahmad.
I think we should play Eriksen instead of Ugarte. We don't need 2 holding midfielders.
So, hey, this is Leicester, you know.
We don't need it, exactly.
Somebody's got to chase Bonanotte, Saeed. I don't think Casemiro or Eriksen are quick enough to track it down. They're not.
Nah, they'll be quick enough, man.
I'm telling you.
I want to start Xerxes, man.
They haven't. Yeah,
Xerxes is a game.
Keep the ball. Ahmad, to me, Xerxes, Ahmad's got to start. For me,
Rashford on the left.
Can't come out praising Ahmad and then not starting. He can't.
Honestly, if he does that, you know what, man? Rude, I don't know you anymore.
Yeah, man. Big up to everybody. Big up to Mustafa, man. Big up. He's got my surname. You know what I mean? Mustafa Nuruddin. Everybody spells the name different, but yeah.
That's what I would like.
That team.
Yeah, I would like that team.
So that's the team. So you got Rashford on the left, Amad Diallo, Xerxes, Bruno, you got Eriksen, and then Casemiro holding, Martinez, Masraoui, and then you got the lot. And then obviously the Sandro and the Lit, yeah. That's we don't know what our best 11 is really. You know what I mean? We're that kind of, yeah. Everybody's noticing. Everybody's noticing about Diego Dalot. He needs to be.
I genuinely, bro. He is literally so tired, bro. I can't. He's not stopped. Never been rested.
Of course, it's continuation. Saeed, and you know the season even before that. He played in the World Cup, and then I'm sure he played in the Olympics. He got called up for the Olympics or no Olympics.
Did he?
He got called up for some team, the youth team, under something Portugal. Then came to the Portugal first team. You know, Portugal were in like a European competition. I think he might have been under 21s. So he's played football like non-stop. It's like Cucurella as well. I'm sure Cucurella played in that tournament as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he needs a rest. But yeah, this is the team. I agree with you. This is the team. But other than that, I think Bonanotte and these guys are on a mad one. And I think Eriksen and Casemiro, I don't know how, but it's about how we squeeze in it. It's how we all push up and press up.
It's how, no.
But yeah, it's like, let's talk about Masraoui. Masraoui, you know, I doubted him. I said he's
one of the best players of the season, man.
Yeah, his injury record. Yeah, Jarvis agrees with you. I just think that they play through the middle a little bit, and I don't think they've got the legs.
We need to get hold of the ball, though, Norton. That's the problem,
and if we dominate the ball, then yeah, Eriksen should play. But
we need to. That's what I'm saying. Our idea of running around is an indictment of because we're not getting the ball. You know what I mean? So I feel like for me, you know, I'd rather play Eriksen in there. I genuinely would.
Yeah, because we're at home. We're at home.
We're at home.
We're at home. We should be like thinking, yeah, let's play Eriksen at home. But people, we've not even smashed the likes. We're not even 100 likes, people. We're not even 100 likes. It's over 250 people watching. Come on, people.
Bro, have you put a poll up? Have you put a poll up?
I put the poll up already, bro, and it's funny. In the poll, they lied to me. They say 90% of them have liked the video. No, they haven't. They haven't. They lied to me. They just rather press that than press anything else. Eriksen is our best midfielder this is so far, but he deserves.
No, can we talk about Hojlund as well for me? Because boy,
let's talk about him. Yeah. He was dreadful, side. He was dreadful. Nobody can defend him.
But the thing is, for me, like people want to shit on Xerxes, yeah. But what are people saying in Hojlund, man?
They don't have the same energy.
They don't have the same energy, man.
We always say the face don't fit, bro. Face don't fit, bro. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. You should be able to create. I think he had 2 chances in the whole game. And against PAOK, big up to their fans, by the way, Saeed. Their fans mad. Their fans absolutely painted them.
Greece, man. I don't expect anything different. Greek fans are crazy.
Bro, they painted Manchester, bro. They've been like on Dean's Gate.
Why were they in the home end as well?
Some of them were, yeah, because you know what the club's like, Saeed. It's on the website.
Dickheads, man. But you can't get.
They put it on, Saeed. They just, you know.
General sale, you know. That's how low our club is, man. Low.
They rather not sell to Mancunian fans who support United and rather sell it for 300-400 quid. That's what they will rather do. And some of them have travelled, innit? It's the first time. I think it's the first time we've played them, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like they're playing the great Manchester United. I spoke to some of them. They're like, we never thought we were going to play Manchester United. Like they said, your club is dropped. your level, your club's not as great anymore. They say when people talk about Manchester United in Greece, it's like, man, the great Manchester United. Like, they're held in regard. So some of them, they said this is a trip of a lifetime.
Wow.
Some of them say that's why all these thousands came. I swear to you. As I'm cycling back, they're taking over the road, mate. Hundreds of them walking back from the stadium. I'm telling you, cars, beep, beep, they're just giving people thumbs.
Nah, fair play to them.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, listen, Ericsson should play, and Hojlund, because I believe he's half and half. Hojlund, in terms of ball control, is back to fighting defenders again. He's not getting hold of the ball. But, Saeed, the idea that Manchester United create 2 chances in 80-something minutes of football against PAOK is madness. We only created one chance for all our forwards in the first half, Saeed. We had one header, and that was Ahmad. Ahmad with the brilliant crossing, he headed it like shoulder, hit him head, shoulder, and then the goalkeeper made a tame save. But other than that, what are we doing out here? Like, so to me, it's half and half. I blame the players half, but I also blame the setup half. And the way the team's set up, we're not set up, Saeed, to basically open teams up again, keep the ball up the pitch, and get your strikers touches. But Saeed, we can go on about this all day. Genuinely, we can go on about this.
My thing is, Lord, is that, bro, this first touch, because Lukaku got absolutely
murdered,
crucified for this first touch.
But Saeed, it's not, Saeed, that's it's not as bad as Lukaku.
Nah, bro.
It's not.
I'm sorry, Nuruddin. I'm sorry, Nuruddin. His touch, the first touch that brings him into play is not great, Nuruddin. Nuruddin, I'm sorry. If that was Lukaku, you would have been going mad at him.
I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe you're doing that.
To me, there's
very,
the age.
very young.
I think he's the age. I think it's the.
And can you
can't judge him.
Teach first touch?
No. Saeed, you watched him. You watched him for Atlanta. His first touch is not as bad as that, Saeed. He's not as bad as it looks in the
Serie A league, you're allowed to,
It's not, but it's not as bad. No, but yeah, you can get away with it because it's a slower league. But it's not as bad as it's not as bad as you make it out. Honestly, it's not. I'm not gonna say that like it's bad as we're making it out right now. It's not.
I don't know.
I know it's not, because I remember you talking to you about him, and you were like, his first touch is all right, Nuruddin. It's not as bad, but it's things that he has to work on. It's things that he has to work. But Lukaku, we all know it because we watched Lukaku in the Premier League, didn't we? We all knew his first touch.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you that, bro. Like, I don't see any like differences in the first touch. I see a better in terms of durable player, maybe in but we got to respect Lukaku. He scored over 100 Premier League goals, man, with that dead touch. You know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, bro. He needs to level up, man. He needs to get better. But then I put that on Twitter yesterday, and I didn't get an abuse yesterday from that. You see my tweet about Hojlund? I said, yo, guys, what can we do to help Hojlund with his first touch? But then Faz said to Garnacho, work on your first touch. What's the difference?
And everybody's losing it. Everybody's losing it. And people think Vas got his phone out and wanted to record that interaction. No,
no, he was doing a live show anyway.
That's what he does. Vas does lives, meet and greets. That's what he does. No, I personally think 100%. I think players can improve. That's the difference between me and a lot of Manchester United fans or football fans. Some people think you have to have it or you don't. You either have it or you don't. And I'm a believer. If you keep training, if you get the developmental coach, if you get that, like, people working on your game. Because I swear to you, I'm old enough to remember Cristiano Ronaldo's left foot being dead. Let me just say it loud to clear. But Cristiano Ronaldo, dead. Left foot was dead. By the end, where Cristiano left, Manchester United, defenders didn't know which way he was going to go. He could go both ways. He was crossing with his left foot. He was shooting with his left foot. He was controlling the ball first touch with his left foot. He was doing it all with his left foot. And Ronaldo, go and listen to what he says. I worked on it. I worked and worked and worked on it.
That goal against Portsmouth.
Saeed worked on it. Cristiano Ronaldo worked on his left foot. And you know what? At times, that's why he scored all those goals, because people are like, if I get on his right, he just used to just take it to his left and smash it in bottom corner. So I have seen it with my own eyes. I have seen it. I've seen Ryan Giggs be the most left-footed guy ever. And towards the end of his career side, Giggs will control sometimes with his right foot. And then, like, you know what I mean? He's not obviously using it like as much, but he's better than Anthony's.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? He's better than Anthony's. So, yeah, I'm a believer in that. So, for me, it's going to be a judgment. Saeed, what do you think the score's going to be? Hand on heart. What's your heart telling you? What's your head telling you?
I said 3-1 on the big six, but I said 2-1 maybe. 2-1. Maybe 2-1.
By the way, please tell me you cooked, Steve. I need to go watch the big six.
Nah, bro, I can't lie to you, bro. I was tired, bro. I didn't cook him, man. I was that tired for the day, bro. He just kept talking about injuries. Yeah, to be
fair, he got you when you were recovering from a flu, innit? He got you.
Yeah, exactly. I can't lie. That whole day was.
Did he get cooked though?
Yeah, he did.
Did he take his cooking, or was he saying, "I'm not rattled"? I'm not rattled. That's what he usually says.
Yeah, he goes, "I'm not rattled" on that. But yeah, man, he's just flipping. It's crazy, man. You're lucky he got me when I wasn't feeling well.
The fact that he said, I remember him giving it to Turkey, saying they're great Arsenal losing at Bournemouth. And they go and lose exactly the same thing. He's just mad, bro. It's like football, you can't write it, bro. Football is the humbler.
It is, bro. Because in the day, everyone's had injuries, man. You got to deal with it, man. But I genuinely think we'll win, but guys, it's not going to be an easy game. Anyone think it's going to be an easy game, bro? No, I ain't expecting it.
And especially if we concede, it's going to be a long day, people.
Yeah.
If we concede, it's going to be a very long day. Very long day. If we concede, it's going to be a long day.
They've got a week off. They've had a week off.
They've had a week off, exactly. Saeed, listen, what are you thinking? I think 2-1, 1-1. I think it's either be a draw or Manchester United will sneakily win. That's what I think.
Yeah. 2-1 or 3-1. I think it's a 2-1 game. And then maybe towards the end, we might grab another one to make it 3. But, bro, I swear down, bro, we're not on Sky. It's going to be behind. Everyone's not going to be focused on United. And all of a sudden, people hear about shot 1-0 at the ground. And, yo, I can see that sort of game, bro. I really do.
This is what I'm saying to you. And for me, I think Ruud has come and steadied the ship. He's done a great job. I think, in this difficult time, obviously, he was Erik ten Hag's man. He, playing similar to Erik ten Hag. But it's be a good send-off for him, to be fair. Like, to say, you know what? It's like he's kept the ship, afloat, you know what I mean, through the turbulence, you know what I mean? He stirred it. That's what he did. He stirred the ship, man, to shore. He's just really close to shore now for the ship to dock. So can he just get the win and then that's it? You know what I mean? But, Saeed, Unai Amorim, what are you people get in the comments to those who watch the video later as well? Saeed, what are you hoping? What are you hoping and praying for Unai Amorim? What is your what's your 2 pieces of advice to him?
Play out my Diallo. That's one. Play your best players.
Go check out the TikTok, people. Check out the TikTok.
Play your best players first and foremost. That's amazing. You know what I mean? Don't have any favorites. But I think the biggest thing for me, Nordin, is make sure you have a style of play and you stick to your principles, stick to your guns. Even if you don't believe it's right now, stick to your true beliefs. Because, bro, we don't want flip-flops. We don't want people who go back to a defensive formation. We don't want people who, have come almost like, they get, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they freeze. They
get swallowed up. They get
swallowed up. Yeah, they get swallowed up by the pressure. Yeah. I don't want them to do that. I think that's a key element in that. So yeah, man, be you. Be true to yourself, man. Yeah. If you're not true to yourself, Nordin, I can't lie, bro. This is gonna be a long whatever.
Obviously, Saeed, he's been here. He was the apprentice 2018. The photos are out there. The evidence is there. He was doing his license in it. I think A license at Manchester United, like Carrington. He was working there. He was doing bits. So he understands, you know what I mean? He's not unfamiliar to Manchester United, you know what I mean? He's been at Carrington. He's been at the club under Jose doing an internship. So he knows what he's walking into. Surely he knows that this is like,
bro, but you never know though.
This is a beast of a football club, man.
Yeah. You come into a new environment though, Nordin.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get slapped in the face, bro. You see how people come to this country and then they come from a hot climate.
Ruben Amorim. Sorry, not Unai Amorim. Ruben Amorim. I'm dyslexic, man. Forgive me.
You know how certain people, when they come from a hot country and they come to England and they don't survive that winter, you know, and they complain about the winter. Boy, that's what it's going to feel like with Ruben Amorim. It's going to feel that winter.
These streets, man. It's cold. And it's even colder at Old Trafford, yo. It's colder at Carrington. If you don't stick to your principles, he has to, for me, he has to play in a certain way. He has to play in a certain way. But for me, the biggest thing what I'm looking for is the improvements he makes to the players' mentality.
Yeah.
It's the improvements he makes to the players' mentality. Because I think some of the players are not that great, but they're not that shit, Saeed. They're not that shit. Surely they're not that shit. They're not as crap as they're making out.
I can't lie, bro. When I watched the game yesterday, there's a lot to do, Lorden. And it's just not a case of just confidence. It's coaching. It's players.
It's a system
knowing
for me.
Play that final ball. And, you know, bro, I'm telling you now, it's going to be, I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. Really do.
Yeah.
Worse before it gets better.
Honestly, this is what I'm saying to you, 100%. You know when we think there is in it, things can only get better. That's our soundtrack. That's the soundtrack of the last 12 years, 13 years, people. That's the soundtrack to Manchester United, you know. The other one is in it, soul to soul in it. You know what I mean? Back to life. Back to reality.
Well, that'll be his theme tunes, man. You get me? But I think there's some good players there, mixed in with some bad players, mixed in with some unproven players.
Can he find a system though? Do you think he could find a system? I actually don't think.
Boy, that's the biggest goal.
I personally think he might come inside and go, you know what? I'm not going to play three at the back. First, you know what? I'm going to go with what they're playing into, but I'm going to shore this system up and play more compact.
Facts.
I think that could happen. Or he could come in and go, right, three at the back. Yeah. We're doing it. Sink or swim. Sink or swim.
Yeah, of course.
Sink or swim.
He could do that.
So either way, I think he knows, because I listened to that little bit of the interview. He said it's a different dimension, it's a different league, it's a different pressure, it's a different but he said I'm going to have fun. And he actually also said, Saeed, he's coming for the first 6 months, not to social media, no press, nothing. He's just going to be tunnel vision. I'm like, yeah. People, 100 likes, but I'm asking you just for 70 likes more.
Come on, smash the likes, guys, man.
It's nearly 300 of you in the place. Smash the likes, people. And we will be playing it's coming out in 2 minutes, actually, the track. Big up my selector.
It's out now. It's 12. Is it 12 now? It's out now.
12. It's literally countdown. It's 1 minute. 1 minute countdown.
Oh, it's on the premiere. Is it premiering?
Yeah, it's premiered. Yeah. I'll send you the link so that you can let people direct that way when you do the show. What show are you doing at 3 o'clock side? What are you doing?
Agree to disagree.
All right,
check it out, people.
Is it a United or is it?
It's like a Premier League debate. Premier League. I'll have a United show tonight. Me, Liban, and Abs tonight at 10. Yeah,
big up.
10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
we have a United show where we're going to be discussing the squad in detail.
Yeah, boy, oh boy. To me, I just think Unai Amorim, he needs to come in. He needs to show that he needs to stick his chest out. He needs to take this challenge on properly. He needs to come in and, for me, play the technical players who are gonna go out there for him. You know what I mean? But the biggest thing is the mentality. He has to change. That's it. And I said it, and I'll repeat again, Saeed. He needs to create, and I know you totally disagree, but this is what I feel. I feel like this is what Manchester United need to do. He needs to get the hell out of the Europa League. He needs to then create a culture of competitive culture in the training ground. Saeed, every training ground, every Premier League team, and all football teams throughout the land, they have, at the end of training, they have 8 or 9 against 9, right? 9 against 9 or 8 against 8 in training. He has to create that culture that is so competitive that on match day, when you pick either, you can pick out of 18 players and the team's going to give the level of intensity and aggression, right? So that, to me, is about the training ground culture. Manchester United have not had that training ground culture. We've not had that for a long, long time. So that's the thing he has to create. The mentality of these players, because I think sometimes he needs to get into their heads, but also the training ground culture, so that everybody knows who's getting picked.
Yeah.
Because if you're putting it in training, surely he's going to be out there.
He's going to be out there, yeah.
And he needs to stay the F away from the Glazers and this brand player business. He needs to stay away from that and trust in his beliefs. What got him here so far. You know, certain managers, they'll think, oh, I have to change now because I'm at a certain club. No, stick to the principle. As I got you out of Braga, got you to that 10 million or whatever that Sporting Lisbon paid for you to get to Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah,
what got you those two league trophies and the cup trophy in that? Stick to those methods. So people are saying that he might let Ruud stay. That where do you stand on that? Quickly.
No. I think for me, Ruud's got to go.
Yeah.
Ruud's got to go. Enjoy yourself. Go get a managerial appointment. He's got to go for me. Bye-bye.
Ruud's got to go, Ruud to me has got to go. Yeah. But people, the track is out. I think there's a couple of more minutes. It's going to be out. But I'm not going to lie to you, Saeed. We'll see you definitely on Sunday. You're doing a show, Premier League debate on Sunday, and then you're doing a Manchester United 11.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah. Big up to you. But thanks for jumping on, bro.
Always, bro. Come on, man.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna get ready for Drummer now, anyway.
Yeah. Big up. Me too, man. I only go around the corner. That there is just too busy, bro. That mosque is
too busy. No, I agree. I don't know why you go to your local one, man.
The one just around the corner.
You know what it is? It's because Windsor Road and all the nurses and doctors and everything, they all come to the big one, innit?
Yeah. Big up, bro. Big up, Saeed.
Love.
Big up to you, bro. Guys. Yo, people, I got a little surprise for you. Here we go, people. Here we go. Let's share this. The track is out. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's share the track, people. Let's share. We're going to count down in a minute, people. We're doing the countdown. With it. But, yeah, guys, what are you expecting from the Leicester game? Talk to me. What are you guys expecting from the Leicester game? Ruben Amorim. Not Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim. There you go. What are we expecting? Yeah, man. There we go, people. There we go. That's the track. People, you can get it. Across all your music providers, people. The track is dropping now. Track, 31 seconds. There you go. I think Ruud will cook at the club like West Ham. Don't be surprised he gets that job when they sack Locatelli. Yeah. Well, I hope he does. I really hope he does. I think Ruud, I want to say thank you to Ruud. I think Ruud is stir the club in the right way. But yeah, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hear it? Let me reload it here.
End the occupation now! 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 End the occupation now!
To the window, to the walls, from the river to the sea, through the streets where we march, till Palestine's free, till Congo's on its feet, till Sudan feels peace. You see the government and police, I see a gang full of anchored meats, who don't want to listen when the man them speak, but still it's my attention you seek. No sats to the guard, they're slaughtering humans like animals. I'm getting numb to my core to think I didn't think I could take anymore. That man wanna knock on Satan's door. I wanna be known by the Lord, connect with his people. Do shows home and abroad. I know life can seem overly hard, but I gotta keep faith till it's safe on the shores. Wrote what I felt, never wrote for a cause. I'm rich in spirit, though my material's poor. 0161 TTG when God gives a serious call.
End the occupation now! End the occupation! End the occupation now! End the occupation now. End the occupation now. End the occupation now. End the occupation now. End the occupation now.
Ocupa la ayuda de norte a sur, indulto, insulta, sentido común. Las urnas arregladas, las sillas infiltradas, quemamos todo con intifada. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but you fuck with the pueblo, you summon the fire, incendio Molotov with the lighter. All our politicians are liars, el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Words of wisdom, mijito. Check the streets for the people. Make some noise if you hate the police. Make some noise if you love Palestine. Said free one mapu like Zapatista from sea to river. Free Palestina!
End the occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation! End the occupation now!
End the occupation now, people. Freedom music, people.
New leaders are born, new leaders are born. I smell lights in the media storm. I see death by the hands of the IDF. No safe place left, the only color we see is red, black, white, green like free Palestine. ICC with a full head of steam. Can't see what we've seen. Let it sink in, riding or blinking. We see a star, the whole ship sinking. What you thinking? Are you gassed for the juice you've been drinking? They manipulate the facts from what's important. 40k dead, but the truth distorted. Dark times at the eyes of the Gorgon. And fuck Piers Morgan. Fuck Piers Morgan.
End the occupation! End the occupation now! End the occupation now! We're staying here until our big system shuts down. End the occupation now! 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 End the occupation now!
Yeah, people, there you go. There you go, people. There you go. There you go. Please go and check it out. I'll put the link in here, actually. I'll put the link in here. There you go. No, not this. Big up to everybody, but yeah, Samurai, big up my king, my brother, producer, DJ, does it all. Big up to all the artists. Big up everybody who's been involved in the remix. Big up to everybody involved with the solidarity for Palestine. And you know what? When there's a genocide going on, the best thing we could do in it is use our time to make music, to talk about the suffering and what's going on, and to have a strong solidarity. And by the way, people, everybody on there, right? Everybody on here, everybody, and I mean everybody on here, is basically a somebody who goes to the protest. So everybody, this is like an activist anthem. This is what this is. It's an activist anthem. And Manchester United, not Manchester United, sorry. See, I'm getting the words mixed up. It's a bit too early for me this morning. Well, midday. But it's about having incredible, strong solidarity, because if they can do that to the Palestinians, what can they do to us people? That's what you got to think. What makes you so different? What makes you so special that they won't be able to do to you? That they can't do a genocide on you? Any of us. And any of the parts where a lot of us are from. You know what I mean? Do you not think even in this country, if you did something, if people revolted against the government here, they don't think that they'll be dropping bombs on our heads? Then I don't think you don't. If you think no, then I don't think you know what you're talking about. Genuinely. That would happen. That could happen. So there, the track's there, people. Please go over to that YouTube channel and give it a watch. Just do me a massive favor. Go over there, give it a watch, share, let people know about it. Because everybody that's involved on that video is everybody who goes to the protest, everybody who goes to the solidarity marches every Saturday. Every Saturday since what happened on October the 7th. And what's been happening before that, most Saturdays, we used to do campaigns against Puma. We used to do campaigns against Barclays and campaigns against all the companies that are complicit in the occupation and the apartheid that the Israelis are putting on the Palestinians. Yeah. Well, I don't think so. I hope so. I really hope he does. But I don't think so. Nice. Big up everyone. Take care. Yeah. Big up to Khalid Ramadan Lassie. Make sure you follow him at Khalid Ramadan Lassie. But people, go and check the track out. Please interact with it. Please share it and let people know. That's the most you can do. It's in the lyrics of that music, we're talking about ending the occupation. There's an occupation in Kashmir. There are many occupations, but we need to end the longest running occupation in history, which is the occupation of Palestine. That's what we need to do, people. That's what we need to do. So love and light, big up to everybody. It's been more than a year, man. It's clearly a genocide. Yeah, 100%. 100%. So do me a favor, please. I'll put the link here. Go and interact with it and make sure you get it out. Love everybody. Look after yourselves. And we'll see you hopefully in the next one. If something breaks tomorrow, any news or anything like that, I'll go live. I'm trying to be consistent as I can, you know, whether going live by myself or going live with a gang. So please, just let's talk about it, people. Let's, you know what, like the channel, let people know about the channel, like the video. I'm not asking you to be a member. I'm not asking you to that. I interact with you. No other channel other than Saeed does this interaction. We interact with you on here. So please, smash the like, share, subscribe, and let people know about the community. Free speech here, man. It's free speech YouTube here. It's therapy. We have to be honest, always be honest, right? Dead Press type song. Yeah, man. Big up Splash Nose, man. Splash Nose. Splash Nose, mate. Yeah, I love Dead Press, man. I love Dead Press. I love Dead Press, man. If you know hip-hop, man, real hip-hop, then you need to check out Dead Press. Dead Press, actually, they went to Palestine, I think to Ramallah, to shoot a video there a couple of years back, about 10 years ago or so, with a Palestinian artist. So go and check that out. But big up to every one of you. Love and light. Please smash your like on your way out. And like I said, go on, click on the link here. You know what I mean? Click on the link here and interact with the track. It'll be on all across the streaming services, yeah? Love and light, people. Big up. Peace. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Free Palestine, free Lebanon, free Tigray, free Sudan. And by the way, tomorrow, those of you who are in Manchester, around, I think, let me just have a look. Let me have a look. Bear with me. I'll tell you exactly the time. We're going to be doing a solidarity march for Sudan. We're going to be doing a solidarity march for Sudan tomorrow. So, yeah, people. We're meeting at St. Peter's Square at 1 o'clock tomorrow. 1 o'clock. So if you're in Manchester, people, make sure you come down. 1 o'clock, we'll be in St. Peter's Square outside the Central Library, talking about Sudan and standing solidarity with Sudan. So, yeah, big up to everybody. Love. Look after yourselves. Free the people, free the land, end the occupation, end apartheid, stop the fucking genocide. Fuck Zionism. Fuck people who are down with Zionists. Fuck the US government. Fuck whether it's fucking Trump or fucking Biden, Kamala Harris. I don't give a fuck. They're all fucking Zionists. They're nothing but two-bit Zionists, all of them. Fuck them. And fuck fucking Starmer while we're there. Love and light. Good night. Good afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.